Warren Buffett, the world's best investor, has achieved an average annual return of 20% since 1965. He currently sits ninth on Forbes' real-time list of billionaires with a net worth of $105 billion. However, unlike a lot of billionaires, Buffett is actually sincere and humble and has spent a lot of his time over the years trying to educate the next generation of investors on how to achieve long-term wealth and success. Hello everyone, thank you for revisiting our YouTube channel. Today I'm going to speak about Warren Buffett's advice for young people who want to be rich. In this video, we also discuss what is the story of Warren Buffett becoming rich when he was young, and most importantly, what are some rules he has when investing. Okay, let's start. Warren Buffett's road to riches began at a young age. At age 14, he used his earnings from selling soft drinks and delivering newspapers to buying 40 acres of land, which he rented out for profit. He later earned a graduate degree at Columbia, where he studied under the father of value investing, Benjamin Graham. Buffett then took value investing a step further. He focused on a company's management and its product's competitive advantage. In 1962, Buffett teamed up with Charlie Munger to buy Berkshire Hathaway, a textile mill that generated enough cash to fund other investments. The textile mill closed, but Berkshire stayed in business as a holding company. Coca-Cola, American Express, and Gillette have been in its portfolio for years. As a technophobe, Buffett took a pass on the run-up tech stocks in the 1990s. When the tech wreck ensued, his profits doubled. Buffett's frugality is legendary. He used to live in the same Omaha house he bought in 1958 for $31,000. He drinks Coca-Cola and dines at local restaurants. He always plans to donate most of his wealth to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which focuses on world health issues, libraries, and schools. As Buffett said, "I am not an enthusiast of dynastic wealth, particularly when the alternative is 6 billion people having much poorer hands in life than we have." How do we go rich at a young age by following the advice of Warren Buffett? 1. Be fearful when others are greedy. This is one of the famous pieces of advice given by Warren Buffett. This means you should never listen to or follow the crowd when investing money. Usually, people invest their money in stocks when prices rise, but smart people do just the opposite. So, if you want to be rich and successful in life, you should think differently from the herd. 2. Warren Buffett says, no matter how great the talent or effort, some things just take time. You can't produce a baby in 1 month by getting 9 women pregnant. What does this mean? This means nothing can happen overnight, even when it comes to investments. Great things take time, and you will have to wait patiently to get the right results. There is no shortcut to riches. 3. Risks come from not knowing what you are doing. Many people believe investing to be risky, but this is not always true. When you are starting a business, make sure you know the in and out of it. If you feel it is a risky venture, seek more knowledge. Never jump into something without having adequate knowledge. 4. Enjoy your work and work for whom you admire. According to a study, more than 80% of people all over the world hate their jobs, but this is not the right attitude. You should always love your job, as you are going to spend more than 50% of your life working. You have to choose the business and kind of work that you like. If you enjoy your work, you will be successful in life. Without much further dragging, here are Warren Buffett's rules to get rich. 5. Reinvest the profit. You could be tempted to spend your earnings when you first try to make some. Don't. Reinvest the profits instead. Buffett became aware of this quickly. He and his friend purchased a pinball device for a barber shop in high school. They purchased additional machines with the money they made until they had 8 in various stores. Buffett invested the money earned from the venture's sale by the buddies in stocks and a new small firm. 6. To be willing to be different. Do not make decisions based on what other people are saying or doing. Buffett was labeled an eccentric when he started managing money in 1956 with $100,000 cobbled together from a few individuals. He didn't work on Wall Street. He was employed in Omaha, and he wouldn't reveal to his partners where he was investing his money. Although many people expected him to fail, his partnership was worth more than $100 million when he terminated it 14 years later. 7. Never suck your thumb. Before making a decision, gather all the data you need and ask a friend or relative to ensure you don't miss the deadline. Buffett takes satisfaction in making decisions quickly and acting on them. He refers to any pointless contemplation as thumb-sucking. 8. Spell out the deal before you start. When you have something to offer that the other party wants before a work starts, your negotiating power is always at its highest. When Buffett was a young boy, his grandfather Ernest employed him and a buddy to clear the family grocery store after a blizzard. This experience taught Buffett this lesson the hard way. The boys shoveled for 5 hours until their hands became so cold that they could hardly straighten them. His grandfather then gave the two less than 90 cents to divide. 9. Watch small expenses. Buffett backs companies with managers that are obsessed with even the most negligible expenses. He once purchased a business whose owner counted the sheets in 500-sheet toilet paper rolls to determine whether he was being defrauded. He was. He also looked up to a friend who only painted the road-facing sign of his office building. 10. Limit what you borrow. Buffett has never taken out a sizable loan, not for a mortgage or for investing. Many heartbreaking messages from folks who felt their borrowing was reasonable but ended up drowning in debt have been sent to him. His recommendation was to work out a payment plan with your creditors. Once you are debt-free, start working on accumulating some cash you can put toward investments. 11. Be persistent. You can defeat a less experienced rival with tenacity and creativity. Because he appreciated the way Rose Blumkin, the company's founder, conducted business, Buffett purchased the Nebraska Furniture Mart in 1983. She transformed the mart, founded by a Russian immigrant, from a pawn shop into the biggest furniture retailer in North America. She was a ruthless negotiator, and her technique was to undersell the powerful people. 12. Know when to quit. Buffett once visited a racetrack when he was a teenager. He lost a racing wager. He placed a bet on another race to recover his losses. He suffered another defeat, leaving him with almost nothing. He felt sick since he had wasted over a week's worth of wages. Buffett didn't make the same error again. 13. Know what success really means. Despite being wealthy, Buffett does not define success in terms of money. He promised to donate practically all of his wealth to charities, primarily the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation in 2006. No Warren Buffett buildings or halls, he insists, will be funded as self-serving tributes. When you reach my age, you'll gauge your success in life by the proportion of those you want to be in your life who genuinely adore you. The ultimate evaluation of your life is made by that. Investors pay attention to Buffett's stock picks because he's amassed so much wealth from them during his holding company, Berkshire Hathaway, nearly 60 years of investing. He's known as a focused value investor who seeks securities with prices that are low based on their intrinsic worth. This is worth estimated by analyzing a company's fundamentals. Buffett has done well by looking at companies as a whole and assessing their performance, debt, and profit margins, among other factors. He also often holds on to high-performing stocks for many years. And with that, our video has come to an end. Comment below with what you think of the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a big thumbs up. And we'll see you all in the next video soon. Thanks for your time.